Na Wojtusia z popielnika iskiereczka mruga. Chodź opowiem ci bajeczkę, bajka będzie długa. Była sobie raz królewna, pokochała grajka. Król wyprawił im wesele i skończona bajka. Była sobie baba Jaga, miała chatkę z masła, a w tej chatce same dziwy. Pst, iskierka zgasła. Na Wojtusia z popielnika iskiereczka mruga. Chodź opowiem ci bajeczkę, bajka będzie długa.
Going dark.
This is a tale that began in a number of places, as many often do. Today, it begins in a deep, dark wood, where a very special girl indeed was about to begin a perilous journey. But the journey would be long. The quest had just begun, and her run-in with evil would not be her last.
Röki is a modern-day tale of courage and adventure.
a game about monsters that shouldn't exist. Join Tuve, a young girl touched by magic. Explore an uncharted world of hidden legends. Discover mysterious items and meet long-forgotten monsters. Solve ancient puzzles to unlock paths deeper into the forest. Draw maps, collect curiosities, and chart your adventure. Unveil the story of tragic loss and the path to redemption. Confront Tuve's past. Explore her memories and learn the truth. Röki, a game about monsters that shouldn't exist, but do.
There's been a murder. Last night, Paradise was killed. I'm investigation freak Lady Love Dies, reporting for duty. It's my job to scour the streets of Paradise and hunt for evidence. Any one of these psychopaths could have done it. Breathing life back into Paradise won't be easy. When love dies, all that remains are the facts. Paradise Killer, coming soon.
Hello, I'm Richard Hogg.
And I'm Ricky Haggart.
Together we worked on the games Ho Hokum and Wilmot's Warehouse, and we want to tell you about our next game. It's called I Am Dead and will be published by Annapurna Interactive.
I Am Dead is a puzzle adventure game. You play as Morris, the curator of a small local museum who just happens to be dead. Since dying, you see the world a bit differently, as you're able to peer inside objects. It's a bit like having supernatural X-ray vision. You can even see memories inside people's heads.
Together with your dog Sparky, who is also dead, you use your ghostly powers to reveal secrets, solve puzzles and meet other ghosts.
The island has a volcano beneath it, which has been dormant, but now it's beginning to wake up, and it's up to Morris and Sparky to save the place they called home.
So what does the player actually do in this game?
Well, at its heart, I Am Dead's a unique kind of hidden object game where you use your ghostly ability to see inside things. As you examine things, you get to see them in a kind of dynamic cross-section, and the player has full control over this, and it feels very fluid and intuitive. It's a new way of looking at objects.
A lot of these things are just kind of beautiful and mesmerising when you see them like this. Look inside this sculpture, it's like an abstract sculpture, but the insides are so cool.
And you can drill down inside things. There are things inside things inside things to find.
But yeah, most importantly, there are specific things that the player is supposed to be looking for, like this horse grooming glove.
A horse grooming glove.
Yeah, it belonged to your old friend Val when she was alive. It's been stolen by this fox who loves stealing gloves. Perfectly normal behaviour for a fox.
What's your favourite thing to look at in this game?
Probably this toaster.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Let's talk about why you have to find these specific things.
Well, it's to do with the other ghosts. You're dead and so are they, and in order to talk to them, you need to find a bunch of objects that meant something to them when they were alive. We call these things mementos. And the reason you have to talk to these other dead folks is that between you all, you might be able to stop the volcano erupting and destroying the island. We need to talk about the different kinds of people you meet in this game. There are some interesting characters.
Yeah, obviously there are local islanders, and then there are these fish folk who are a race of aquatic people who live in the sea around the island, a different kind of local. They've only recently been coming ashore and wearing clothes and stuff like that, adopting human ways.
And then people have been visiting the island from elsewhere for various reasons.
The lighthouse is now a thriving yoga retreat, and there's a sculpture park that attracts some of the biggest names in contemporary art.
Why is this guy an apple?
Oh, that's Vernon Russet. He's a famous sculptor, and also a Brayburn.
I like these bird characters.
Yeah, they're all tourists from the island of Tir Paquito. They literally flock here in large numbers every summer, especially since the new ferry's been coming to the island.
Well, they take the ferry. Can't they just fly?
Not with all that camera equipment, no.
So this is a game about ghosts, but we don't think of them as ghosts, really. They aren't spooky at all.
It's really a game about normal people who just happen to be dead. The stories of their lives told through the memories of people who knew them and the objects that they left behind.
You have to find these hidden objects that meant something to them. And in order to know what you're looking for, you delve inside the memories of people who knew them when they were alive and discover stories that they remember about that person.
Each memory tells you a little story and also gives you a clue as to which object you are looking for. You also get to talk to the ghosts once you have found them, and of course you're always talking to your faithful dog Sparky. She's very cool.
It's Sparky?
Morris, you worked it out.
You can talk?
Well, I could always talk. You just couldn't understand me.
She's kind of your spirit guide. She has a better grip on what's going on in the afterlife than you do, to be honest. Okay, thanks for watching our little film about I Am Dead.
We hope you enjoy it when it comes out. Thanks for watching.
Truth is in their minds. Our job is to find it.
Wait! I can almost make out their face!
All according to my calculations. Searching. Date, are you ready? We will always be there for you.
But this could be a copycat killer at work. From the case 6 years ago. It's fine. Just get it done.
Yay! A set, you bet! It must have been some kind of twisted message. Invincible rainbow arrow! Hit it! No, it's more like I don't like sitting still and moping all day. Bring it on! You never cared about me ever.
I'm waiting for Tessa to come out. If Tessa ever gets in trouble, I swoop in and protect her.
Dreams are a collage of many memories, intertwining and blending with each other.
Isn't it incredible?
Date, you can't go any longer!
I'll protect her, no matter what.
It's bound to be merchandise.
That girl is the best suspect we have, without a doubt.
She got a Nile message from someone.
Boss, give me permission to sink. Union City. I've been away so long.
Now I was back. The city looked different. Beautiful. Peaceful. Happy.
I was hoping to meet you, Mr. Grundy.
My dear husband is back!
Is everyone feeling aspirational today?
But I was on the trail of a child, brutally abducted from his village.
Beware! Demons stalk the cat by night!
What's happened, Foster? Where's my son?
And nothing in the city was what it seemed. Luckily, I wasn't alone for long.
Foster! What the hell kept you?
Together, we tracked the missing kid. A trail that led to the true darkness at the heart of Union City.
You believe in God?
Absolutely not. We'll start believing. We are under attack by I don't know what. You wouldn't believe me even if I tried. Hell, I don't believe it and I was there.
In Sumerian myth, they say the souls of the dead went deep underground to the House of Ashes, where they lived on dust, plagued by the demons of the underworld.
Let's take you back to 1986 in this pretty little lake town called Providence Oaks. Meredith Weiss lives 3,000 miles away, but she's coming back to her hometown to fill in for her dad, a mail carrier.
Do you really have to? 2 weeks is a lifetime.
That's her boss.
Yeah, Steve, I really have to.
It's quite a change from her big city job. Different pace, different people.
I think it's a toy bear.
That's local cat lady Mildred Jenkins.
Bit of a nosy posy, aren't you?
That's Robert, the lumberjack. And then there's Maureen, who runs the diner.
Ashley, it's pancake time!
Meredith's 2 weeks in Providence Oaks are quite relaxing. Or are they? Will she reconnect with her best friend Kay?
Brings back memories, doesn't it? Any memory in particular you're thinking of?
Will she get into trouble?
I advise you to answer the following 3 questions truthfully.
Will she fall in love?
We could have a cup of tea at my place.
And what will she do after her job is done? Go back, stay, or something else? It's all up to you. So return to the 80s and spend 2 weeks delivering mail in a town by a lake.
Peggy 16.
My name is Alex Chen. I know you're afraid. I am too. I just need your help to get to the truth.
Exactly what happened that night. For myself and for Gabe.
Oh my God.
I feel like I should warn you, though. You might not get the kind of closure you're looking for.
But if I use my power, I can reveal their secrets. I can see inside their heart, but at what cost?
I know who you are. I see the truth about you. I've seen the worst parts of you. I'm not giving up. Not ever.
Do you ever think about what could have been? And how your decisions have led you to this point? Sometimes I'm not even sure if there is a right way, much less how to find it. I have no choice but to act. The clock is ticking. No point in trying to see the future. We will face our regrets in the end.
Must have clocked us last night.
Tina, I do not think they were here to arrest us for loitering.
Sam?
Yes, Tina?
How old are you?
It's Tina, my human. I must protect her.
find them.
My fingers are too big to fit in there.
Yes.
It will give us all we need. Incompetent! The whole lot of you!
The world needs you to see this mission through.
It's done.
In a spooky manner, follow Emma and Fenton, a magic tandem, using light and shadows, looking for Thomas Kane, the missing son of famous magicians. In tandem, you will switch between Emma and Fenton in 2 dimensions. Emma needs to create the correct shadows with her lantern, so Fenton can walk on them and reach the crystal. Shadows can be created in many ways, as each chapter offers fun new ways to solve puzzles. And of course, Emma and Fenton working together is the only way to progress. Many challenges and dangers await our 2 friends, and their progress will be complicated by strange enemies. They will also be faced with puzzles requiring speed and dexterity. At the end of each chapter, they will use everything they have learned to contend with a massive, horrifying creature. Emma and Fenton will have to travel through 5 bizarre areas of the mansion to find out more about Thomas's disappearance. Will you find Thomas Kane and solve the mystery?
Every family has its secrets, its stories, its wounds, its jealousies. But in some families, secrets can lead too far. Sometimes, even to the point of murder.
The Major has been murdered in his study.
It was no simple murder.
To unravel the mysteries of this family,
You have no right.
he will have to uncover hatreds, resentments,
You never deserved him.
rivalries,
Still a killer in the house.
and distinguish between the true and the false.
It is not the crime of murder that you all believe.
This investigation will remain among those that forged his legend.
Detective, what is the meaning of all this?
This is Detective Hercule Poirot, and this is one of his very first cases.
Jeez, this is gonna make for a juicy story.
I told you I didn't kill him. What a revelation.
Yes! I will become a lawyer. I have to.
Susato Mikotoba, judicial assistant to the defense.
I'm determined to bring about change in our legal system.
Now, let us engage in the art of deduction. Mr. Naruhodo.
It's a great pleasure to meet you both. My name is Iris Wilson.
Are a truly fascinating breed.
Objection! Objection!
Jack, everybody thinks you're me.
We have to face the facts here. We aren't ever gonna be the same again.
Why are you only speaking to me and not the others?
I bent over backwards trying to keep this family together, but what can I do with this?
This is mental!
Dad!
You've been playing.
I haven't done anything.
This is the next frontier.
Now show him what you're made of.
Whether you choose agent or choose hacker, it takes two to complete the mission. It takes two to stay alive. Operation Tango. It takes two to save the world.
Let me begin with a question. Would you say you know the difference between right and wrong?
If even one person commits a sin here, every last one of us will die.
Staying right here, on these forsaken rocks you call a home. You are alone in this. You always were.
Minute of violence.
There once was a girl who was trapped in the dark, with naught but her shadow for company. A journey to escape she did embark, and her shadow followed distrustfully. She ventured and climbed, fought with tooth and nail, straining to escape a world of nightmares. Inevitably, the darkness prevailed. The girl found no hope in light, but despair. Don't cry. All is not lost, called out a voice. If you give up, forever you will stay. The girl cried out, I'm trapped, I have no choice. Her shadow smiled. With me there is a way. Hand in hand, we break free from this nether. Step by step, we will rise together.